Guys, oh my god, why was I running the intro for so long? I don't even know why. I was just on my phone. I forgot even for a second. I was live. Big up to everyone locked in. Be sure to hit the like button, guys. Be sure to subscribe. It's the last watch along of 2025. Yes, it is the final watch along for Manchester United women of 2025, and it's a quarter-final fixture against Spurs. And after those theatrics, if you want to say, versus Spurs last week, the hype around this game, I don't know why they're dubbing us as rivals. They're talking about this rivalry. There is no rivalry, in my opinion, between Manchester United and Spurs, except for the fact that A, we've beaten them in an FA Cup final, and B, that their current manager is the former assistant coach at Manchester United. Other than that, would you guys say that there's a rivalry at Manchester United and Spurs? I don't think so, personally. That's my opinion. But Manchester United take on Spurs at the Leeds Sports Village, or whatever the new name is. And it's a change squad from the fixture against Juve midweek. So we're going to go through the lineups for both teams. And if you want to watch the game, guys, I've put the link in the chat. The game is for free on YouTube. You can watch the game anywhere in the world that you are, or you should be able to watch it if you head over to the Barclays WSL YouTube channel. All fixtures, all quarterfinal games are on. Arsenal versus Crystal Palace, Liverpool versus Chelsea, West Ham United versus City, and Man United versus Spurs. I actually think we got the toughest out of all of them. Arsenal got a championship team. Chelsea got a team rock bottom. Man City got a team that are second to last in the table and just sacked their manager. And we got Spurs, who are doing pretty decent, in my opinion, this season. I think they're doing pretty decent under Martin Ho. And they're bringing in rejuvenation in the January transfer window. But not just that, I can say Manchester United are, if you lot do follow Sully Talks on Twitter, he broke the news on Friday about 2 signings, which I helped him break that news, but obviously, I can't post it because of my affiliations and whatnot. But Manchester United, I told you guys on Wednesday in the Juve stream, or the Juve watch along, I told you lot Man United were making 2 signings before the window opened. Just remember that. I told you guys 2 signings were coming, a striker and a defender. And I think after that, the next 2 will be a winger and a midfielder. I think Man United will bring in at least 3 players in the January window. Maybe 4, maybe 5. But they are going to invest, and they're going to invest adequately to be able to have a good run in the FA Cup, the WSL, in the Champions League, in all the competitions that we're in. Big up to Ridwan in the chat. Big up Wendy said, Minna, did you see we made the 2 signings? We have it. It's not official yet. From what I know and from obviously what's been shared, one has had their medical done. One signed their contract yesterday. The same person who's had their medical done has signed their contract yesterday. Might be at Leeds Sports Village today. So keep an eye out in the crowd. She might be there. And the other one has her medical scheduled, I think, tomorrow. And then we'll sign her contract, etc., etc. I know it's easier because one is a transfer, one is a free agent. So it's easier to get the free agent done rather than the transfer. But like I said, you can watch the game for free on YouTube. I remember the good old days when we could watch the games on YouTube for free if it wasn't on television. Now we're always kind of scramming to find a link to watch the game. And the good thing is, I'm not going to lie, guys, the good thing is, in my opinion, is that there is no football on right now. There's no Premier League football until United play at 4:30, I think. If I'm not wrong, there's no other football. Let me go on FootMob. Yeah, there's no other football until, the Man United game at 4:30 is really the only Premier League game of the day. Because there were so many games yesterday. So it's kind of good. It's kind of good that, I guess, if people want to watch this game, they will be able to watch this game. I'm glad, I'm not going to lie, I'm glad it's on YouTube because it's accessible for everybody. But I don't know, maybe because they don't have broadcasting rights for this. The Subway Women's League Cup, they be changing the name every so often. I don't know. Subway Women's League Cup is a dead name. That is a dead name for a cup, let's be real. But I wouldn't mind if we win it. From next season, by the way. From next season, anyone who's in Champions League will not be able to take part in this cup, in this League Cup. So there's going to be no more opportunities for people to do the domestic treble if they're in the Champions League. because if you are in the Champions League, you come into this competition in the quarterfinals, basically. You don't take part in the group stages because those clash with Champions League. So in the past, we've been in the group stages of this, and we've actually crashed out, or we've crashed out in the quarters. But this year, we've just entered straight. This is our first game in the League Cup in the quarterfinals, which is why Chelsea and also Arsenal are in it as well, because Man City is the only one that's played the group stages. Big up to Riri, been a member 24 months. That's 2 years, guys. That is 2 years. Big up Riri, says blessings Minna and the minions. Happy Sunday, sis. I hope you are doing well. Nick says, hi Minna, looking forward to the game. I guess the Man U Spurs men's team have some kind of underachiever rivalry. That I can understand. But when people allude to the idea of Man United women and Spurs women having a rivalry, I'm like, let's be for real. There's no rivalry between the two. There is no rivalry. But like I said earlier, the only rivalry is that we beat them in the FA Cup. And also Martin Ho, Man United former assistant coach, is their manager. That's it. Minna, what's your score predictions? You know what? Let me actually quickly go to this scene here, because I hate FootMob. Whenever I try to show the lineup on FootMob, they just mess it up because it's saying we're playing. Look at this. This is all over the place. This is literally all over the place. We are not playing like this. So there's no point me even going through the formations. I might as well just wait until it comes up on screen. Players are coming out right now. Like I said, the link is right here in the chat. It's in the top of the chat. If you want to watch the game, it's live on YouTube. Just go over to Barclays WSL YouTube channel and you can watch the game live for free there. And the teams are both coming out there, shaking hands, etc, etc. It's not much people there. They've closed. Is it only just one stand in the stadium that's being used right now? From what it looks like, it's only one stand being used. So here's the lineup. We get to see the lineup right now on screen. Tullis Joyce in goal. No Jade Riviere. Ridwan, you're so smart. Yeah, you know someone's going to come in and be like, where can I watch the game? But Hannah Blundell is in the lineup as well. Spurs, the thing is, Spurs have a good team, but they're so well coached that they are capable of doing something. Like, they took a point from Arsenal in the North London derby for the first time in God knows how long. They were beating us like to be losing 3-0 to Spurs, yeah, in the league is crazy. I'm like, that day I was so glad that at least we walked away with a point. It shouldn't have been that, but we walked away with a point. Do the League Cup winners get a European place? No, they don't. It's the League Cup and the FA Cup don't really have as much value as in the men's game. So, like, for example, you know, in FA Cup, if you win the FA Cup in the men's league, you get a European spot. Here it's not like that. But to be honest, there's only Champions League football. There's no Europa League. I think Europa League is being created for next season. So maybe we might see that if you win the FA Cup, you might get a Europa League spot. That can definitely be the case. But as of right now, being a domestic champion in the League Cup or the FA Cup just means you're a domestic champion in your respected league. That's it. The only way you can get European place at the moment is finishing first, second or third. That's it. But the team is... Let me look at the lineup properly. Let me look at the team properly before I start spreading fake news about who's playing. In goal, Tullis Joyce is in goal. We got Hannah Blundell at right back, Letitia and Janssen and Sandberg in the back line with her. We got Zigotti Olmo, who's back in the starting 11, and Miyazawa, that's the midfield pivot. We got Ella Toon in the 10. We got Rolfo on the left. We got Jess Park on the right, and we got Elizabeth Turland up top. Now, in this competition, the winners of this game will play the winners of Crystal Palace versus Arsenal. So I think it could be another starting 11, by the way. It could be another final in the League Cup of Arsenal versus Chelsea. It's very possible. Or City versus Arsenal. Every year it's like guaranteed that one of Chelsea or Arsenal are in the final. So we are on the side of Arsenal versus Crystal Palace bracket. On the other side, it's obviously West Ham United, Man City versus Liverpool and Chelsea. So that is the other side of the bracket. I kind of fancy us against Arsenal, guys. I shouldn't say that though. I should not set us up. We're about to have kickoff. So Come on, man. It's 1 o'clock. Kick the game off. There you go. The game is now underway for Manchester United versus Spurs. Hopefully we could get a result here, and then we get a result against Villa later this afternoon, which I don't think so, but you know, wishful thinking for sure. But it's the last watch along, guys, of the calendar year for Manchester United women. So shout out to all of you guys that have been. Ooh, they're passing around. This is Martin Ho football. Oh, my timer's not working. What the hell? Oh shit. Thank you for noticing that, Ridwan. Let me fix that. Oh, for some reason my timer is not working. All right, we got some technical difficulties, guys. Let me fix it quickly. All right. Okay, there you go. My board should be working. We didn't score, by the way, but for some reason my clock. There you go. There you go. We back. There you go. Let me just fix it quickly. There you go. I think, is the timer showing for you lot? Because the timer is showing for me now on my screen. Thank you, Ridwan, for spotting that. We're winning this afternoon 2 minutes. You know what, Ree? I just don't know, man. Villa's looking good. Ball in from Spurs. That's a deep free kick. United deal with it. Good one from Sandberg. Villa are doing really well. You know what they do very well? They shoot a lot from outside the box. Oh, Spurs are winning 1, 2, 3 headers. They're winning headers. In the box. Another delivery in. They've got options in. Oof. Off target from Beth England, but Spurs have come out. They've come. Look at that. They're congesting the box with like 3-4 players, and they're putting deliveries in. And they got tall players as well, guys. Spurs have some tall players. All right, we know what their game plan is. Clearly, we know what their game plan is going to be. I need Turlen to get a little bit into the season right now, you know, guys. Bodyface, how you doing? You good? Who's looking forward to AFCON kicking off tonight? I am. There's some great group stage games, by the way, but it's like later into the group stages, like match day 2, match day 3. But there's some good games. I think it's your phone. I don't think I'm on mute. I can see my mic is moving. My favorite thing about AFCON, guys, is the way that everyone's dressed when they arrive. Like, all the countries are dressed in their traditional clothes. That is one of my favorite parts of AFCON, which is a small thing. Why did we just pass the ball back out for a throw-in? That was a bit silly. There. Go on, Turlen. Come on, ref. What? They gave the foul to Spurs. Turlen literally got floored. She got floored right there. To be honest, though, that was a shoulder to shoulder. Even Spurs was shocked that she blew the whistle. They thought that it was against them. They didn't realize it was in favor of them. Not another bad ref. Yo, I'm still traumatized from that Juve game. What kind of shoes is Mark Skinner wearing? Ridwan, are they showing all the games on Channel 4 or is it mostly going to be on the streaming service? Or E4? Because I was looking at Morocco Comoros tonight and it says it's on E4 / the Channel 4 app. So because like with the World Cup and the Euros, every game is available on TV. But you telling me I've got to have another like free streaming service to watch the game? It's just long. Beth England just gets away from Sandberg there. Puts a looping ball in, but that goes out, I think. Yeah, that went out. Channel 4, 4 app, E4, all the same corporation, really. Yeah, but it's a difference if it's actually on TV or if I have to go onto an app on the TV to watch the game. Like, do you get it? That's kind of what I meant, which I think is going to be that case most of the time. We just put the ball out for a silly throw-in again. Look at this. Look at this. Martin Ho got Spurs playing tiki-taka football. He's actually got them playing tiki-taka football. Be sure to hit the like button, guys, by the way, if you just come through. Or if you've been here all this time. Be sure to hit the like button. Oh! Misplaced pass from the keeper. There you go. There you go. Zagati Omar. Oh my god. What is that final pass? Again. What is that final pass? Has Talon got a black eye or am I seeing stuff? Long ball from Spurs to chase down. They put it out for a throw-in, thank God. Guys, I'm not going to lie. Based on this 7 minutes or so that we're watching, this might be a scrappy game. Like, for both teams. Like, generally speaking, this might be a scrappy game. Go on, Janssen. Good ball for Rofo to chase. That's a great ball from Janssen. Turland, get in the box. Go on, Rofo. Put a delivery in if you can. Gets blocked. But we win a corner. I'll take that. I'll take that. And Janssen done well there because she was being pressed from both sides. So she does well there, I think. All right, first corner of the game. Let's try and make something of it. Go on. Delivery in. That's a deep one from Laetitia. No one's at the back post. If Blundell could keep it in. Jess Park keeps it in. She kept it in. Well done, Jess. No one's really moving when someone's on... Toon gives it away. Yeah, sometimes I don't understand the passes or the decisions behind some of the passes sometimes. They're a bit... Yeah, they're not that great sometimes. Talon's got a bad eye. Maybe it's a black eye. It looks like she's got a black eye. Yeah, on her left eye. Toon again gets bullied off the ball. I think there might be a conversation to be had, guys, about life potentially without Ella Toon in the squad. I think there's a conversation to be had there. Maybe towards the end of the season. I think her contract expires. Does her contract expire this summer or is it next summer? I can't remember. As I say that, she gives the ball to Turlen. Turlen to Rolfo. Toon runs into a little bit of traffic. Jess Park. Go on, Jess. Go on, Jess, take a shot. Anyone? And Janssen goes for goal. Ooh, just wide. Our first shot on goal. Big up, Krishna. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the watch along. If you want to watch the game, it's on YouTube. So you can have YouTube open twice. Once with the game and then once with me. Just as I said that, Janssen just put a shot wide. Good shot. Good shot. It was just curling. Like, it went towards the left, but it was curling. So it was always going to curl away from goal, that one. Hot take, Toon is not in our best starting 11. Mujahid, I don't know if that's a hot take. I think a lot of people will agree. Like, right now, with where the direction that United are going, I think a lot of people would agree with that. But with Toon, I think there's a lot of sentiment surrounding her at Manchester United. And I think people let the sentiment... Like, saying that she shouldn't be a starter doesn't mean that what she's done at the club and her as a player is not good enough. It's just that she shouldn't be a starter. But I agree. I think with the way that I'm hearing stuff for the January window, United are bringing in a lot of resurgence in attack, which will, I think, tell us a lot about the future of a lot of people. Spurs on the break. You got Neville darting down the right-hand side. Sandberg is getting back. Can she get back? She does. But Drew Spence gives it away. Thank you, Spence. Thanks, Spence, for the ball. I just checked. Today's game is on E4. Tomorrow's game, if you want to watch on telly, it's on 4/7. All the games should also be on the app. Okay, cool. That's just, yeah. Every day I've got to check on FootMob what channel the game's on, basically, when I check FootMob. That is just annoying. Blundell just gives the ball away. She's playing so high. She's playing like a right winger at this point. But that's what I say. When you play Jess Park on the right, you have to have a fullback who's playing as high as the right winger, because Jess Park will come in central a lot. Keep pressing, United. Make them go long. Kopp has to go long there. Sandberg wins the header as well. Just keep pressing. Just keep pressing them. Congest them into their own third. There you go. We win the ball back. No, we don't. No, we don't. Spurs might be on the big. Martha Thomas is through. She got Laetitia recovering a lot of space. Plays the pass across. Oh, my God. Lays it back. Oh, big save from Tullis Joyce. That was a stupendous counter. Can I even call that a counter from Spurs? Whoa, that's great defending from Tullis Joyce. And Maya Laetitia did well to get across. But Martha Thomas still finds a way to get the pass off first time. And I think Janssen just does enough to put her off. I think Janssen does enough to just put her off by chasing her down. But it's straight at the keeper. Tullis Joyce makes a save with her feet and it's a corner to Spurs. But this is the thing. I'm telling you guys, Martin Ho got Spurs playing good football. The fact that Spurs 2 years ago from that press in their own third, they would have succumbed to the opponent and given the ball away. Corner. Let's deal with it. Laetitia wins that. Hannah Blundell. What is Blundell doing? But it's a goal kick. All right, cool. It's a goal kick. It's weird, guys. I know this might sound silly, right? But it's the what's it called? The Subway League Cup. But why are they wearing captain armbands that say Barclays WSL on it? I don't get that. Because if it was the Carabao Cup, they wouldn't be wearing armbands that say Premier League on it, would they? It's so weird. I don't know. Irrelevant, but it's just, curiosity is getting me right now. Look at Jess Park. Look at her. Look at Jess Park. And Turland can't win the pass there. Or is not quick enough to retain the pass, should I say. They're targeting the right-hand side a lot. They're attacking Sandberg's side a lot so far. I'm glad that we're signing a striker though. Leah Schler, I'm glad that we're getting that over the line because Turland needs backup. Also, if I'm not wrong, Turland joined United on a 2-year deal? So she's obviously in contract with us. Oh my God. Don't give the foul. Come on, ref. Come on, ref. That's cheap. That's cheap there, man. Come on. Jess Park is actually too good. Yeah, she's too good. She's too good. . Another corner another free kick, sorry, that we've given away. Chelsea are up 1-0 against Liverpool. No surprise there. What can I say? I am not surprised there. Let's try to deal with this. You lot watch Beth England all the way at the back, please. Beth England absolutely by herself right now, all the way at the back of the line. Please watch her. Look. They target Beth England. They literally target Beth England and no one picks her up. Guys, I literally just said, someone get Beth England. She's at the back of the queue. Spurs scored, by the way. Spurs just scored from a floating ball into the box to Beth England at the back of the crowd, if you want to call it that. She heads the ball back across goal. Laetitia gets it out. She heads it out. It lands to Drew Spence. Takes a touch on the volley, top corner. Takes a little deflection, I think, off Miyazawa there. It takes a little nick, I think, off Miyazawa. But that is something from the training ground, right? And you can tell when they're in a line and they got one player offside and they got one player at the back of the line unmarked, they are aiming for that player at the back to head it back across. It's not really rocket science. It's really not rocket science there. (1-0) to Spurs. I can't say that's deserved. I'm not going to lie. I can't really say that's deserved. Great from Manchester United there to play it out to Sandberg. Got some options in the box, but she might go short to Rolfo, which she does. That's out for a throw-in for United. That is a United throw-in, ref. Straight from the training ground for Spurs. And no one even notices or picks up. That is just poor, honestly. Honestly, that is just such a poor goal. It's a good finish, can I say? I don't want to say Drew Spence's that was just lucky. That's a good finish from her. But as a set piece, to concede that is ridiculous. You're just leaving Beth England unmarked. It's not exactly 1 + 1 = 2, man. You know the player unmarked at the back is who they're going to aim for. And Laetitia just nearly gives the ball away. I'm so glad we're buying a right back, man. Oh my God, Spurs on the break again. If Spurs beat us today, yeah, I can imagine them going to the final. It might sound wild, but I can imagine them beating whoever in the next round and going to the final. But they're not going to beat us today. Come on. Sandberg literally looks at the Spurs player standing alone and just ignore. Yeah, that's what confused me. But also, why is she not telling someone like, yo, Beth England's behind me unmarked? Why is no one from the touchline screaming, yo, someone pick up Beth England? Jess Park can put a delivery in, which she does, to Toon on the edge of the box. Toon plays the pass to, I don't know who, hits someone in the face, and then she shoots, and it's... Yeah, I don't know what's happening there, man. I don't know what's happening there, man. That shot was closer to hitting the corner flag than it was the goal. Ref, look at them. They're wasting time. Ref, they're wasting time. Come on. Tell them to take the goal kick. I'm not joking, guys. I might lose it if we go 3-0 down again. What's happening, courts? The game is on YouTube. Let me drop the link in the chat. The game is... There you go. Here's the link to the game in the chat. Free on YouTube. Anywhere you are, I think, in the world, you should be able to watch it on YouTube. I was hoping this game would be my pick-me-up before Man United versus Aston Villa, but 20 minutes in, it's not looking good. Miyazawa on the ball, got a lot of space to drive into. She finds Rolfo, and Rolfo loses the ball there. Spurs they're just sitting back, like they can't even they can't get forward because there's not many of them. JJ, how you doing? Did you just see the goal we conceded? Did you just see the goal that we conceded? Because that is excuse my language, a bullshit goal. Arsenal have just gone 1-0 up. Chelsea are winning 3-0. How is that guy still... how is the Liverpool manager still in his job? The what's his name? Gareth Taylor. How is Gareth Taylor still in his job? That guy should have been sacked 2 months ago. Honestly. That guy should have been sacked 2 months ago. Another game, another poorly marked set piece. Basically, that's the way to sum it up. That's the way to sum it up. They've been targeting us from the first minute with crosses into the box. We definitely got the harder game, for sure. They all got... Oh, Drew Spencer's just put Zigotti down on the floor. That the ref just gave it an off-the-ball foul. She just booked Drew Spencer as well. Oh, shit. Drew Spencer's wearing the Heritage Predators. I don't know. I didn't see what happened, but it's right on the edge of the box. And she's been booked. What's happened there? Come on, let me look at it. Okay, Zigotti is running behind Drew Spence. She's just jogging behind her. Comes across her. Oh, and she just pulls her back when she's running past her. Is that a yellow card offence? I'm not going to complain, but yeah, as I was saying, Arsenal got Palace, who are in Championship. They're winning right now. Chelsea got Liverpool, rock bottom of the WSL. Don't even think they've won a game this season. And who else? City have West Ham, who just sacked their manager, and they're like second to last in the table. And then we got Spurs, who are actually doing pretty decent this season with their new manager. All right, Sandberg. I think Sandberg can hit this. Or Janssen. Both of them can hit this. Following women's football this year for the first time, our set piece is a problem for us usually. This season it's been a problem, yes, Red Devils. It's been a problem for us this season. We just don't defend it properly. Janssen, Sandberg, but either of them can hit it. I think Sandberg might hit it. Yep, it's Sandberg. Hits it. Oh, just over. Just quite a bit over. I'm not mad at that. I don't know if we should have went for more like putting a ball across the box. I don't know. Spurs we're going to press them again. Force the keeper to go long. Oh, look, they got Beth England dropping into the middle space when they're building up from the back so that she's their outlet when they go long. And she just controls the ball on her chest, brings it down, holds it up, plays it off. I've figured out their game plan. Get me on that bench right now with the coaches. I've figured out their game plan. You need to just double up on Beth England when they are... If you put a midfielder and a centre-back on Beth England in the centre space, when they're building up from the back and you're pressing, they won't have an outlet. They will not have an outlet. Sandberg gets way too underneath the ball. She's got a good whip on her, though. She's got a good whip on her foot. We're sitting off them now. Not really pressing their backline. We're letting them build up. Do we have a strong bench, man? I don't think we got a strong bench, actually. Let me see who's on the bench. We got Patel, Rendell, Hill, who's a young player. Turner is back on the bench. We got Nelson, Awujo, Williams, Mallard, Drury, who's a young player. So, yeah, we got an all right bench. The only game changer I would say that we have on the bench is Mallard. No Galton, I just realised. Galton is not on the bench. Yeah, Mallard is the only game changer, honestly, that we have on the bench. Or Awujo if they try to play her in the 10 again, which we've seen them do a couple of times. There you go, we still got the ball. Sandberg out to Rolfo. Rolfo tries to get past Neville, doesn't. But actually, she does, because she wins the free kick. I thought she won the ball for a second. We got another free kick, which is in a good location. Oh, they deal with it straight away. Our passing can be so lethargic. Our passing is so underwhelming sometimes. It's so, like, the final third, the final pass is just, excuse my language, but it's crap. It's crap sometimes. It's not good enough. It's really not good enough. Another corner. Let's try and make something of these corners that we keep getting. It's a deep one in. Ooh, keeper gets a hand to it. It hit the crossbar. Maya Letitia, sorry, JJ, has been taking our set pieces too. Obviously, she got a swing on her. Did we just look at that? What is that from? Hannah Blundell. I miss Jade Riviere so much. And I'm not saying that because her shirt is on the wall there signed. But I don't know if you lot realise how much our attack lacks when Jade Riviere is not playing. Like, we don't have a fullback on her level on the right-hand side. There you go. Nice scrappy pass from the keeper. What? What? JJ, I'm watching it on YouTube. How much am I ahead of you? Because I'm watching it on YouTube as well. So I don't know how I'm ahead of you. The commentators keep talking about that game last Sunday. Stop talking about that game against Spurs last Sunday. After that game is when I saw the Athletic talking about how United and Spurs have a new rivalry. I actually think it's an insult to Man United to say that we got a rivalry with Spurs. No disrespect to Spurs. Trying to get out. Hannah Blundell again. I don't know what she's doing on the ball, man. Miyazawa wins it. Just recycle. Yo, Beth England is chasing that. Low energy from the players. Well, we played midweek, man. What do you expect, guys? We played midweek. We ain't got depth. Go on, Jess Park. Nice little outsider. Ooh, what a pass. Great pass. There you go. Oh, my God, Turland. That's the ball for you to get on the end of. That's a great delivery in from Rolfo. But that is the ball that you need to get on the end of, man. Keep it in. Keep it in. Oh. Jess Park, nice little skill to get away from Beth England. Outside a debut pass to Rolfo on the left-hand side. Rolfo takes a touch and a delivery straight in. No, first time delivery, actually. She didn't even take a touch. A whipped pass across the box. Low. Driven. Thailand just can't fly in enough. Just can't fly in enough. Steffi, how are you doing? I hope you're good, Steffi. Yes, Red Devils, we played Juve on Wednesday. And then we ain't got squad depth like that. So a lot of the people that are playing right now, most of them started. Like Zigotti, Olm and Toon, if I'm not wrong, and Blundell are the only people that didn't start the game on Wednesday. Everybody else started. Park brings it down. There you go. Could you do a little... Come on, ref! That should be a foul. We win the ball again. Yeah, Maya, tell her get out of the way, man. JJ, I agree with you 100%. Even before she went on maternity, she was a liability. What minute am I on? It's right here, bro. It's right here. I'm on 30 minutes and 36 seconds. 37, 38, etc. Yeah, Hannah Blundell was poor even when she was playing at left back, man. And then she managed to have a year off, which rightfully so, she's entitled to. I'm 20 seconds ahead. JJ, that's probably the first ever time I'm ahead of someone, because I'm always normally behind everyone. So that is the first ever time I'm ahead. But don't worry, guys, we're getting... I can't pronounce her name. Ludfist? I think the K is silent or the V is silent. Swedish fullback. I think she's at LSV today. I know she signed her contract. I know that she signed her contract, so that's a done deal. 3-0 already for Chelsea, yeah. Yeah, let's not talk about the Chelsea game. Let's not talk about all the other games. Everybody else is up. Chelsea are up. Arsenal are up. City are up. And Schürrle, yeah. It was two more players as well, guys, after that. At least 2 more players. Maybe 1, but we're looking for a midfielder and we're looking for a winger. So I think we could get maybe 4 new players. And also, we've made a lot of money from the Champions League qualifications. Do you know who the 2 are? I have a hint of who 1 is. But the source is not sourcing, if you know what I mean. Like, it's a reliable source, but not that reliable. But I know that we're interested in a good winger from America. I know that we're interested in bringing her over. Right winger. Chelsea 4. Damn. Are they good? Yes, they are. The midfielder is a European midfielder. It's not Bonmati, guys. It's not Bon. Before someone in the chat says it's Bonmati. It's not Bonmati. It's a European midfielder. Experienced. As is the winger. Come on! Oh, corner in. Zakoti Oman nearly gets on the end of the corner. But yeah, so midfielder, European. Right winger from the US. We're becoming Sweden FC. But the thing is, yeah, JJ, the Nordic and Scandinavian countries is where some of the best talents are, in my opinion, right now in women's football. Like, if you want like untapped resources, you got to go there. You and that's why Martin Ho's bringing all his people from them sides. He's bringing all his players that he's watched or played against while he was there. He's bringing them to Spurs. Great talents. If we pull off the right winger signing, though, guys, it might be mad. It will be mad. If Gareth Taylor don't get sacked, yeah, before the end of the year, like, I don't advocate for someone getting sacked before Christmas, yeah, but, oh, Talon, yes, there you go, in behind, you got Rolfo, and you got Toon running in, she goes for goal. Why would you go for goal? You got Toon running in, you got Rolfo on your left, you got 2 defenders on you. Why? Flipping hell, that's poor decision making. But at least it's a corner, yeah. I'd take the corner, but I would have taken the more clear-cut chance, man. Come on. Turland just needs, I think, backup. That's it. Like, it's too much weighing on her. Damn, Spurs actually got travelling away fans. Oi, Spurs fans have changed. Their life has changed since Martin Ho arrived. Ball in from Letitia. It's a deep one. If someone can get on the end of it. Oh, my God. We win another corner, but that's 2 chances there. Header down, Cop makes a save, I think. She makes a big save. Yeah, she makes a huge save, and then Sandberg tries to get the shot off, and it goes out for a corner. All right, another corner. Let's try. Hey, Cop scrambled. Oh my God, hit the crossbar. What's going on? Cop came out, scrambled, missed the ball. Toon lobs it over the 2 defenders, but one of the defenders on the line heads it onto the bar. They headed it onto the bar. What is going on? That is the moment we have to score because the keeper came out scrambled, bro. She's on the floor for like 5 seconds. Cop don't know what she's doing. We need to put the ball in the back of the net. We had a chance straight at the keeper and now we hit the bar. Surely the third chance. This one is a goal. Come on. Ball in from Sandberg. Great delivery in. Keeper gets a hand to it this time. We got to reset. This reminds me of last week, guys, with the amount of chances we had. The amount of chances we had last week was ridiculous. And then they went up 3-0 somehow. What does it take for Zagoye to get her goal? I don't know. Because she headed it straight at the keeper before. I don't think we're doing enough here. All right, let's press. They're going to try to pass out from the back. Look, Beth England is dropping deep to get involved with them trying to get out from behind. And they do it. And they do it. They get out of this press. You can... From the first 10 minutes, guys, we realised Beth England was instrumental for them to get out of their press every time. And look at that. She's got heaps of space on the right. No one's watching her. Thank you, Sandberg. Martha Thomas takes it on the volley and it just goes wide. I think she wants to score. I think Martha Thomas wants to score and celebrate in front of Skinner. I can't lie. Wallahi, guys, I swear to God, guys, Martin Ho has changed these people's lives. What? What? This is Spurs. I can't even hate on them anymore. Oh my God, I can't believe it, man. Our press is so bad. I don't know if our press is bad or if they've just got our number. Like, they know what we're going to do and they know how to get out of it. Yo, Martin Ho has changed these lots' lives. Oh my God. What happened to singing Tottenham? Get battered everywhere they go. Like, we can't even sing that. Can we swap managers? Listen, Martin Ho was meant to be our manager, man. He wanted to come back to the WSL. He wanted the United job. He was meant to be the United manager, man. I don't know if his Spurs is going to be his experience in the league, but he was meant to be our guy, man. Great pass from Laetitia. Touré got the pace. Terlanet got the pace. No one's got the pace. We are not challenging Kopp enough, you know, the keeper. We're not making her work. We're letting her pass around in the back. Bro, they're talking about this rivalry again. There's no rivalry. There's no rivalry. The media is creating this narrative of a rivalry. They need to let this rivalry shit go, man. It's only manager rivalry. Yeah, I think, you know what it is? I think it's more personal rivalry between the two of them than anything else. That's it. I think it's a more personal thing. I don't think it's a... Yeah, it's a personal thing. Because Martin Ho was, for me, the reason, very instrumental... Oh, shit, my focus is out. Martin Ho was instrumental for United qualifying for Champions League when we did. He was very instrumental to that. But he just didn't get the credit for it. That's it. He just didn't get the credit for it. What did he say? Apparently Mark Skinner said there's no rivalry between the two. He said no rivalry, just respect. Another corner for Spurs. Let's try to deal with this set piece. Look, they're wasting time again. They're wasting time again. Oh, it hit the post. They just hit the post from a corner. What? I don't know if it's mind games what they're doing, guys, but they keep changing their throw-in taker or free kick taker or their corner taker every time. Like, someone will come to take it and then someone else will come and take it. I don't know if it's mind games. I don't know what it is. Neville gets a ball in behind, takes a heavy touch. Goodbye. Ball out. Gallagher just scored for Atletico. Are they playing Girona or Villarreal? I think Barcelona are playing Villarreal. MLT hasn't been the same since the international break. Decision making has been poor. Yo, I've seen her caught in possession way too much. Way too much. I've seen her get caught in possession. It's quite spooky. Like, some of the mistakes, especially that I've seen in the Champions League, is not something I would expect from my Letizia. 41 minutes played. I don't think we've had really, like, except for the corners, guys, we haven't created anything. Dark arts, what are you saying? It's the school of Artel, yeah? What is that pass from Toon to Sandberg? What is that pass? We really have not created anything outside of those corners. We haven't created anything basically from open play. I'd honestly take off Toon, put Jess Parker in the 10, put Mallard on the wing. Did Taylor get a black eye in training? Yeah, I think she did, because she's got a black eye. Or, yeah. Spurs put a delivery in. It's a very deep one. Neville picks it up on the right-hand side. Wimberg. Look at this. They're doing their deliveries in the box again. They're targeting the box again with they've got 4 players in the box every time. Beth England versus Janssen. She gets the ball. She wins the header, but she puts it out for a goal kick. Our midfield has been struggling as well. The battle of the midfield, we've struggled. We've pretty much struggled in everything, guys. There you go. Nice ball from Turlin to chase down. She just goes down on the floor. I'm dead. It's 43 minutes, guys. Am I going crazy? It's 43 minutes into the game and they just told us there's 1 minute of extra time. Don't they normally tell us extra time when it gets to 45 minutes? I can't say anyone's been standout for us today. Jess Park's been alright, but I can't really say anyone's been standout. I think the Janssen versus Beth England battle is an interesting battle. If we can just create one chance in the last 2 minutes, I'll take it. Hannah Blundell's going to run into a blind alley right now. I don't know. Look at Jess Park bringing out the skills. Look at Jess Park bringing out the skills. There you go. Lay it off. Talent. There you go. To Rolfo. Rolfo still got it. Puts it out for Zigotti Olmo on the right. Go Zigotti Olmo. Back to Rolfo. Look at my Letizia. Put the ball over for her. Think the ball for... Why are we going back? Why are we going back? Nah, why is it the commentator's killing me? She's saying we're hearing it's going to be 1 minute of extra time. We just heard it 2 minutes ago on the intercom. Big delivery in. Why is Lisa Kopp wearing a face mask as well? Both keepers wearing face masks. Yeah, I don't know what that is, man. Wendy, honestly, I'm just shocked with this 45. Even look, when we're pressing them, it's just nothing. Disintegrated press. Blow the whistle, ref. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. And I want to go look at the scores on the other games. Arsenal winning 1-0. Oh, look, Arsenal scored a set piece. Must be nice. Must be nice. Be sure to hit the like button, guys, by the way. Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new here. Thank you. Thanks for blowing the whistle, ref. Because I can't watch this anymore. I actually can't watch this game anymore. Flipping hell, man. Flipping hell. What is this? Honestly, guys, what is this? Let's look at the stats. Let's look at the stats. Manchester United 0, Spurs 1. Spurs actually have more possession, 52% possession. Not much, but 52% possession. No, neither team has really created a lot of chances. 3 chances, 3 shots from United, 2 shots from Spurs. But it's, for me, I don't need to look at the stat sheet to be like, oh, Spurs haven't had a lot of shots on goal. Because whatever their game plan is, they're executing it to the T. They're building up from the back, sucking United out in the... They're forcing United into the press. United come into the press. They don't pick up the late runner in Beth England, who's dropping deep. They go long to Beth England. She brings it down, plays it off to one of her wingers. Bam, in behind. And they've created moments like that. They've had opportunities to create something just like that. We've done nothing from open play. We just put deliveries into the box and expect Turlen to get on to the end of it. Turlen's really the only person in the box. Unless you've got a late drift in Zigotti Omar, there's no one really else getting in the box. Ella Toon is on the edge of the box. Jess Park is on the edge of the box. And this is why I say, not in a rude way or in a harsh way, but this is why I say that Jess Park and Ella Toon, for me, can't coexist together in an attack. Because if Ella Toon is not involved, if Jess Park is more involved, Ella Toon is not involved. And if Ella Toon is more involved, Jess Park won't be involved. I think Man United will really soon have to make a decision, and the decision will have to be who is going to be our 10. Because I think Jess Park worked in the 10 in the early parts of the season. She worked on the right wing. Jess Park worked on the right wing in the early parts of the season, and I did a video about it. Because you had a player like Jade Riviere. If you don't have a Jade Riviere fullback, that basically is your right winger, because even when it wasn't Jess Park and we had other right wingers like Celine Bizet, etc., Jade Riviere was always really advanced because she's so good getting forward. But when you don't have that and you've got other people like right back, Jess Park is forced to stay out wide, and she can play out wide, but you want her in the 10. You want her coming in centrally. And when she was playing right wing and she had Jade Riviere, she could come in centrally and do what she wants to do in possession, because she got that overlap of Jade Riviere that's basically covering her position. That was so immense for us. With saying that, we need a 10, in my opinion, that dictates the attack. I can't have a 10 right now that we have Ella Toon right now in the 10 today, giving away the ball. Poor passes, lethargic passes, under-hit passes, over-hit passes. For me, that is not completeness. That is not completeness. And yes, I will say that in this game, you know, we played on Wednesday, right? Ella Toon played for like 15 minutes on Wednesday, so there's no reason for you to be tired. You shouldn't be tired like Turland or Jess Park or Miyazawa or Rolfer, people that played a lot of minutes on Wednesday. Let me see what you lot are saying in the chat. Big up to Ruth, says, hey Minna, I feel Turland and Toon are worn out and Married Griff Simi were supposed to start. I don't know why we're not using our young players. Not just in these games, but in the games that we rotated in the Champions League. I don't know why we didn't give out minutes to young players so that they can at least get some match quality and match day experience. Rather than, you know, this kind. I wouldn't want to throw a young kid into this game right now, a young academy product or just a young player in general, when you haven't given them any chances during the season. Big up JJ says, what's concerning is that Zigotti and Miyazawa work well, but Toon doesn't have the tempo to keep up with them. I think that's valid. I really do think that's a very valid point. I think when you have two midfielders that know when to slow the game down and they know when to get the ball forward. And then you have someone in the 10 that is just trying to get the ball forward by any means, or running into traffic with the ball. You're not the best of dribblers. You are not similar. Like, Jess Park excels in dribbling. You are not like Jess Park. But if you were to try to play 1-2 football, I wouldn't be mad about that. But we're not even trying that. We're really not even trying that. Let me just double check something quickly. I just want to see when Ella Toon's contract expires. I think it's this summer. So Ella Toon got a contract to 25-26, but I think she might have a +1 on that. And she signed this back in 2022. So she signed a new deal. We have quite a lot of contracts expiring. Man United Women contracts expiring. We've got quite a lot of contracts expiring this summer, if I'm not wrong. I think, let me see. Okay, so we got Lisa Nolson. Her contract should be expiring. Ella Toon is expiring at the end of the season. I think Elizabeth Turland is expiring, and I think Miyazawa, anyone that we signed in that summer, is their contracts are expiring. I don't know how Millie Turner got a new contract this summer, guys. Honestly, I don't know how Millie Turner got a new contract to 2028. Lovely person, don't get me wrong. She's out injured right now, but I don't know how she pulled that off. Honestly, Liverpool versus Chelsea. 4-0. Sam Kerr, 2 goals. Gareth Taylor got to get sacked, man. Make my day feel a bit better and get Gareth Taylor sacked. Man City up 3-1. Grace Clinton scored. Okay. Fairs. Arsenal 1-0 up. So we're the only one that's down. We're the only team that's losing out of the big teams. Do we need a right winger to move Jess into the 10? Yes, I think we do need a right winger, which is why I was saying we are linked. Like, United are actively looking to sign a right winger, especially with Bizet being out pregnant. So she's going to be out for at least a year. So we need a right winger. At the moment, I think it's just the means to get by with Jess Park playing on the right wing, because we see Mallard playing on the right wing. We don't have a right winger right now. JC, I don't think she's coming back. Her time at Gotham is ended now, and I don't think she's coming back to United, so they're probably just gonna sell her, because I think she was on loan. So I think we'll definitely get a right winger. Galton will probably get a new contract. The thing is, I don't mind Galton getting a new contract if it's like for backup and for depth purposes. I'm a Turland defender. I think she has so much potential, but has lost her confidence due to the playing style changing from the start of the season to now. You know what? I agree, JJ. I always say that I think that they have, like, Mark Skinner has Turland doing a graveyard shift. Like, she is not a, like a fast player. So playing deliveries in the channels for her to chase down behind the defender is never a good idea, because she's not rapid. She ain't got pace. She's not beating most defenders in a foot race. But she does well ball to feet, back to goal, link up play, deliveries into the box. Like, you know how to, you know how to, if you want her to chase a ball down, it has to be not a equal foot race between her and the defender. Do you get it? It has to be in behind the defender with a huge gap. But we don't do that anymore. Now, we don't even use her in build-up anymore. But I also think, guys, I know this sounds wild to say, but I genuinely feel like Jade Rivier's absence is a big part to play in this as well. I actually feel like having Jade Riviere out is a big part to play with Manchester United's like build-up or whatever. I don't know. But for me, Martin Ho has clearly changed Spurs. Like, it's so evident for me how he has changed Spurs' destiny. Because Spurs fans, or just Spurs in general, I would never feel threatened by playing Spurs. But now, I genuinely feel like if we play Spurs, they will give us a good game every single time. They will give everyone in the league a good game. They might succumb to like a result maybe against City or Chelsea. But the fact that today they're playing with so much confidence, they are passing around. I'm seeing flicks, I'm seeing tricks, I'm seeing people get past their fullbacks, I'm seeing people get past their midfield. Like, they're playing with confidence right now. And their game plan, they are executing it to perfection. They are executing their game plan to perfection right now. And United, for me, have not laid a glove on them for the 45 minutes. It's been, although it's 1-0 to Spurs, yeah? Although it's 1-0 to Spurs, I would go as far to say that they have had more clear-cut chances than us. Like, they've tested Tullis Joyce more than us. I think we've only tried, the really only moments that we've had are not even from open play. It was from corners. It was from corners. And obviously, Spurs will probably want to progress in this cup because I think they've been in it since the group stages. I can't believe it right now. Let me look at the bench. Let me look at the bench and see what we got. What do we have on the bench that we can work with? All right, guys. So on the bench, we got 2 keepers. Okay, so we got Scarlett Hill, 18-year-old. She ain't coming on. We've got Millie Turner, who's back on the bench. And then we got Nolson, Awujo, Williams, Mallard. And then we've got, it says Jury, but I can't click on it. So the only options that we have on the bench is to bring on a midfielder or bring on Mallard or Williams. Which is why I say to you, that's why I say it's so important for United to buy players in January. Because this is not feasible. This bench, excuse me, but this bench is not realistic to have throughout the rest of the season. It's really not. It's not feasible for us. The only option, really, I would say, is Mallard. I would say Mallard is the only option that we have on the bench right now. Unless we want to switch up the midfield, I can imagine Lisa Nolson coming on. What I don't get, guys, is, to me, Simi Awujo is a centre mid / DM. In my opinion, I think she's a 6/8. When she does come on, I see her playing essentially in the 10. I remember when it was the derby and she was playing in the 10 and I was like, what the hell is going on? That baffled me. I can't lie. That baffled me a little bit. Seeing Lisa Nolson, I think she started against Juve when Zigotti Olmo was on the bench. Apparently Skinner sees her as a 10 now. There is nothing that Simi Awujo has shown to make you think she's a 10. When her first season at United, when she did play in increments, she was playing as a 6/8. So how can you now think she's a 10? That don't make any sense to me. Honestly, that makes 0 sense. He likened her to Yaya Toure in a presser. That's racist. That is ridiculous. You see a black person who's a midfielder and you think they're like Yaya Toure. That is stupid. I did not know that. Let me find this. Hold on. Because if he actually did that, that's ignorance. That's actually ignorance. It's like when you see a midfielder who's black and you, like a DM, and you're like, yeah, they're the next Kante. Why can't they be the next Busquets? Why does it have to be? Don't get me started, man. Mark Skinner. Let me see. Hold on. If I can find it. Okay. If you could find me that quote, please, if you could find me that quote, let me know. Because that is mad. Yeah, I can't find anything. Yeah, I can't find anything about that. But yeah, that's wild to me. That's actually a wild comment to make. David, how you doing? I hope you're well. I hope you're good, David. I'm ready for kickoff. Ooh, I'm looking at the Barcelona lineup. I might watch that game after this before I watch the United game. Are they playing Christmas songs at the game? That's what it sounds like. Do you guys think Kobe's gonna start tonight? Tonight, I'm saying this evening, not this afternoon. Sorry. Do you think Kobe might play? All right, let's get the scoreboard back up. Teams are back out, by the way, guys. Teams are back out for the second half. We need something, guys. We need something to work with. We really need something to work with. We could get Drew Spence sent off, you know. We should try to get her sent off. Target her, run at her. Force her to make a challenge. Spurs are kicking off the second half. We're about to have kickoff now. And there you go. We're underway for the second half of the Subway League Cup. United down 1-0. Pressing already early, United. But Spurs managed to get it out. Somehow. To who? To Beth England. Wow. Surprise, surprise. Who would have thought, guys? Who would have thought? Turlin pressing again. Keeper going long. Again, Beth England dropping into the pockets. Do you care about this competition, Minna? We've never won it. I don't know if not caring is the right mindset. It will mean extra games in January, and what the final will probably be February or March. I just don't want to lose. So yeah, I don't want to lose to Spurs. Right? I know that sounds crazy. But I just don't want to lose to Spurs. Because if we lose to Spurs, guys, this conversation about the rivalry is going to be even worse. I don't think it's the best mindset to be like... I don't think it's the right mindset to be like, oh, like it's a stupid trophy or anything. Competition's competition. We're not better than this competition, guys. So we shouldn't look at it like that. Bro, I don't know what was it. Guys, come on. What was that corner? That was some dumb shit. Spurs bigger grudge match than Man City? No, I wouldn't say so, but they're forcing a narrative of this, what's it called? This rivalry, but they will force it even more if we get knocked out by Spurs. Whereas if we were playing City and we got knocked out to City, our argument can be like, oh, City got, more depth. They've got less games. We know we played midweek, and the same logic applies to Spurs, guys. But with City, their quality in their team is ridiculous. What was that pass? I'm telling you guys, the passing is so bad today. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. The passing is so poor. Be sure to hit the like button, guys. Put me out my misery. Please hit the like button, guys. Be sure to subscribe. Look at this. We're nearly on 19.1. If you want to join the membership club, you can. It's the pinned comment in the chat. You get your badges, you get your emojis, you get custom member content. Of course, you get to support the growth of the channel as well. And if you want to support the channel in alternative ways, you can by sending in a super chat with your comments, with your questions, with your thoughts, or just to show some love. Rolfo with the ball, if she can play a passing behind. What? That's a decent pass. It's quite overhit though. Quite overhit. But yeah, if you want to send in a super chat, you can. And as an independent content creator, I say this all the time, super chats support the channel and help me improve the quality and the output here every single day. So if you want to do that, you can. But you can do the simple thing and hit the like button. No pressure, guys. Honestly, we can't pass. We can't. Look at this again. Straight for ball. Straight through the middle from... Nah, she's offside. Martha Thomas is offside. But again, a ball straight through the middle from their keeper. What is the coaching staff watching right now on their iPads that they are not identifying Spurs' blueprint? What are they watching that they're not seeing? Are we watching the same game? Maybe they're watching the wrong game on their iPad. Maybe they're watching the game from last Sunday. I'm watching the game on YouTube. Go to Barclays Women's Super League YouTube channel, and the game is for free on there. Oh, we ain't had a shot on target. They're watching the FA Cup final. Yeah, they're watching the wrong game. They are, whatever they're watching on their iPad is the wrong game. Jess Park does well to get away from 1-2. Drew Spence just uses her strength to get her off the ball. Just the other day, I was saying I was glad I didn't do a watch long last Sunday. But right now, I'm just like... That's a handball, ref. That's a handball, ref. Thank you. Thank you. Holt is the best player for Spurs. She's quality. She's quality. You know what? A lot of these Spurs players, they look... Oh, Rolfo skips past Neville. If she could put a delivery in. Jess Park! Come on! Who else but Jess Park? Who else but Jess Park? That is a beautiful ball in, by the way, from Rolfo. It's all Rolfo, by the way. That for me is all Rolfo. But thank you, Jess Park. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Rolfo twisted up Neville, by the way. Not once, but twice. She went bah, bah. She twisted her up, skipped past, played a ball across. I was worried she might play the ball in for Turler, but she saw that run from Jess Park. Unmarked, first time hit, right foot, bottom corner. Keeper don't stand a chance. Keeper didn't even try a dive. Well done, man. We needed that. We needed that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, man. Our first shot on target is a goal. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? I hope they let go of the brakes now. They just keep going. Just keep going. Don't sit off. Don't sit off. Just keep going. Rolfo and Park class. You know what? Rolfo struggled in the beginning parts of the season, but I like what she's becoming. I like Rolfo. I had my doubts in the first month or two, but I like what she's becoming. I think she's finding her feet quite well in the league. Jess Park, without a shadow of a doubt, our best player. Without a shadow of a doubt, Jess Park is our best player. By the way, is Ella Toon playing right now? I genuinely don't think I've seen her touch the ball. Blundell gets in behind. She can't. She doesn't do enough there. But I didn't see her in that build-up for that goal. Blundell winner. You heard it here first. When was the last time Hannah Blundell even scored? Zagotti goal, please. JJ, you really want that Zagotti goal. You really want that Zagotti goal, innit? Spurs just passing around there's nothing from United here. Spurs are just passing around just as if we're not there. Thank you, Truth. I'm going to go check it out. I'm going to go check it out after the game. And I will tweet my thoughts. There you go. We win it back. And then we give it straight back. Jess Park just stomped on Zagoye home. You know who I really like, guys? I really like Janssen. I remember seeing her playing at DM and I used to think, what the hell? But I like her at centre-back. Like, genuinely speaking, I don't think Millie Turner should be back starting. Personally, that's my opinion. I think Millie Turner should be a rotation player. I think Janssen should be the partner right now to Maya. Yeah, she was quality against Juve. She played in 2 different positions. She played right back and centre back. She was quality. She can play any position, David, but DM I think is, I don't know, it's different. Jess Park, come on, ref! Come on, ref! That's a card. That's a card on Nilden. That is a card. Thank you. Yellow card. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is a good position, by the way, for a free kick. I wonder who's going to take this free kick. If it'll be Janssen, Sandberg. Yeah, both of them are over it again. I will never forget Wildebro Reese's free kick in the FA Cup a couple of years ago. That was a crazy free kick. Are you going to go up, down, over the wall? Or are you going to go across to the keeper's side, but top corner? Which one is it? Which one is it? Okay, it looks like it's going to be Janssen taking this. Alright, Janssen. Looks like this is Janssen's free kick. She went across goal, keeper's side. Keeper makes a save. That was alright, but it wasn't enough on it. It's tough to go up and down above the wall. I thought she was going to go for the whip around the wall. But that's good free kick. Better than Sandberg's free kick earlier on. Look at them passing out of our press again. Passing out of the press, guys. She's so offside. She's so offside. She's basically at the Tottenham Stadium right now. Mallard's about to come on. Apparently for Turland. What? What? Oh, keeper's on the floor. Oh, keeper was on the floor. I thought we could go for the little lob attempt. She nearly punched the lights out of flipping Rolfo there. Rolfo just kind of dipped out of it. Turland off. Melvin Mallard on. Melvin Mallard got 7 goals in all comps. You know she had 4 goals in the WSL after like a couple of weeks. Are you telling me she's only got 7 goals in all comps right now? Mallard will be the kind of one that you want to play those balls in behind for her to chase. Because she's quicker than Turland. Janssen wins the ball high up. Well done. Win that throw. Well done, well done. Well done, Letitia. Drive through, drive through, drive through. Jess Park got a bit of space to run into. If she could find a little link up. Toon with the ball. To Letitia. I don't know what that cross was. Can we get back into shape? If Letitia is that far forward right now. Ella Toon's just gone down, by the way, holding her hamstring. She's holding her hamstring. How long is the WSL break is like what? I think the first game, I think the FA Cup is the first week or second week of January. and then the WSL comes back after that. So they got some good needed time off. But if that's a hamstring injury, it's peak. She hasn't really been out that much as well this season. She's been benched a bit, but not really out. Yeah, Troll Potato, I'm worried about the depth. She got a strap on her hamstring. Is that... Oh, bro, I thought... I did not see that strap. I deadass thought that was her skin. I'm such an idiot. Yeah, she's literally got a strap on her hamstring. Hamstring injury is no joke, guys. It's actually no joke. Nelson is coming on. No comment, Ridwan. No comment, no comment. So it's going to be Nelson for Toon. I'm surprised he's not putting Sibio Ujo in this. How long will the injury be if it's a hammy? No idea. Hamstring injuries can be like 6 weeks. Depends on what it is. It might be minor though. If she's already strapped and she's been playing with it, it might not be serious. It might be a couple of weeks. But also, we've got a couple of weeks off now. So that might be her recovery time. That might be her recovery time. 30 minutes to go. If we could create something, man. Be sure to hit the like button, guys. Remember, if you just come through, be sure to subscribe as well. This is the last women's watch along for the year, because it's our last game of 2025. Oh, yeah, so we play Arsenal on the 10th of January. I got to shoot on that day, man. Shit. Oh, I'm going to miss that game, because it's going to be at the Emirates as well. Spurs just holding on to possession a bit. You know they hold on to possession better than us, guys. Spurs hold on to the ball better than we do. We've got way more errors in us. Ball out for a throw. And there you go. Nelson has come on. Theo, my weekend's been good. Been good. What did I do yesterday? I watched football. A lot of football. And then hung out with my family. And then today, watch football. And then I need to start packing because I'm going on holiday soon. So it's got to start doing that stuff. Record some content as well. Some match reaction. So today, United match reaction. And probably a Barcelona one maybe. Later tonight. And then AFCON kicks off tonight. So I'm going to watch that. Yeah, just watch football, man. I realise that's actually all I do. Watch football or I read in my spare time. I like reading. I've read like 20 books this year. Which is not much. But 20 of those books I've read. I read about 15 in the last 2 months. So I try to read more. I'm trying to do less brain rot, guys. You know, like we waste a lot of time scrolling on our phones, on social media. So now when I get an urge to scroll on my phone, I just read instead. And I have a rule like before bed that I don't let myself scroll. I don't like to scroll on anything before bed. I have to read. Which actually helps because I fall asleep a lot quicker. Whereas if you sit there and you're just scrolling TikTok or Instagram or Twitter or Reddit, whatever social media you use, by the time you've finished, an hour has passed and you've been in bed. And your brain is like wired. So it's hard to fall asleep. So yeah, I enjoy reading and watching football. And then when there's no football on and it's international break, that's when I watch like TV shows. Like right now, the TV shows that I've been wanting to watch, I'm planning to download it and watch it on my flight. Leeds surprising me a lot. Yeah, Leeds have been... To be honest, all the promoted teams... I haven't watched much of Burnley. But Leeds and Sunderland have shocked me. Nice ball in behind for Mallard to chase. Come on, ref! That's her first involvement on the field and she fouls Mallard straight away. Straight away. That should be a card. That should be a card. Yeah, I don't know why... I don't know why Sam... But the thing is what? Millie Turner's what? Right-footed? Maya Letitia, sorry. Not Millie Turner. Maya Letitia is right-footed. I think that's why she's taking the deliveries. Because it's either her or Janssen. And you want Janssen in the box. Wolves are shocking. Wolves are so bad. I don't know where they're getting their next win from. And we play them again next week. But genuinely speaking, I don't know where Wolves are getting their first win of the season from. It's embarrassing. It's actually embarrassing for them. Another free kick in a threatening position if we could put a good delivery in. And it's a good one from Sandberg. Goes all the way deep to Rolfo. Janssen just put it over the bar. That was a good chance. That was a good chance. Rolfo heads it back across the goal. And Janssen just puts it over the bar. She puts too much behind it. I don't know if it was the ball was already like... Yeah, it's too much behind that. Yeah, Sandberg always puts too much on her free kicks and corners. I don't know what it is. Like, for a small person, she's got a lot of height on her deliveries. There you go. For the first time, Spurs passing out from the behind, and they go long, we win the ball. Go back if we have to. There you go. Miyazawa was literally saying, she's like this. There's nobody coming to her. There's no one near her. Or no one moving off of the ball. Throw in for United. There you go. Put it. Oh. Oh. Spurs try to clear it. And she hit it on her own teammate. So it's out for a corner. Thank you. We'll take that. We will absolutely take that. Another corner. It's another corner. It's another time JJ is going to complain about MLT taking a corner. Come on, man. Yeah, let's make something from this corner, please. Maya Letitia. She puts good deliveries in, though. Like, sometimes she does put good deliveries in. I think, Ridwan, I think Jess Park is not on them for recycle. Like, she's always on the edge of the box, the far end of the box, in case the ball recycles. Just gave the ball away. Well done, Sandberg. Well done, Miyazawa. Well done, Letitia. Switch the ball to Jess. Just get Jess Park on the ball, man. She'll create something for us. Look, they have to double up on her. Double up on her. Keep it in. Keep it in. Well done, Park. Look at Park. Jess Park has changed our lives, guys. Jess Park has actually changed our lives. I'm not even joking. There you go, Mallard. Play the pass in to Rolfo. 1v1 against Drew Spence. Oh, she couldn't get the shot off. She did get the shot off. Keeper makes a save. Drew Spence, by the way, had to be so careful there. They just had to be careful there. Drew Spence specifically had to be careful there because she's on a yellow. She don't want to give away a penalty or get sent off. It's a tight angle, but Rolfo gets the shot off. Keeper makes a save. That's good. That's good. Again, Mallard just on the end of a loose ball does well to, you know, play a little bit of bully ball and force an error off Spurs. Corner. This time it's going to be Sandberg taking it on the other side. Come on, man. We've got another corner. Surely this is when we score. And no one goes for it. Good delivery into a threatening area. Keeper's gone down. Is the dark arts that Spurs are on now? They probably saw, yeah, 7-minute, yeah, let me go down. Time wasting, yeah. How you time wasting with 20 minutes to go, man? Come on. I'll never forget when I watched a game once and someone was time wasting in the first 10 minutes. A keeper went down. If it ends in a draw, what happens? If I'm not wrong, it goes straight to penalties. If I'm not wrong, it goes straight to... There's no extra time. It goes straight to penalties. I'll double check though. Let me double check whilst we got this stoppage. Subway League Cup. Oh no, there's extra time. They're saying there's extra time and then penalties. Yeah. Yeah, so there's in the quarters, in the semis, there's 30 minutes extra time and penalties if the score is level after 9 minutes. By the way, did you guys see the draw for this competition? They had GK Barry doing it and she was just doing madness. She started singing about Tottenham get battered everywhere. No, she said, what do we think of Tottenham? She asked the crowd in the TikTok live when they did the draw. She said, what do we think of Tottenham? Tottenham complained to the WSL. It's so embarrassing. That's what happens when you want to grow the game but you use a bunch of influencers to do that crap. Yeah, it's so embarrassing. I don't know why the hell they had an influencer doing it. That doesn't even know anything about football, by the way. She don't even watch football. She's not a football presenter. She's not a football content creator. She's none of that. But they just thought, oh, she got millions of followers. Let's use her. She did so much stuff. She was making some crazy sexual innuendos. Ridiculous for a draw. Embarrassing, man. That reflected so bad on this competition, man. Keepers up now. Nick, yeah, most of the time, like, Spurs went to penalties quite a few times. They went to penalties, I can't remember against who in this competition. They head back all the way to the keeper. Keeper looks okay now, after 2 minutes on the floor. There you go. Well done, Blundell, to win the ball there. Mallard, go on. She's trying to get the space to open up for herself. She's got Nolson on the right. Nolson 1v1. Go on if you can do something. She wins it back. Thank you. Blundell. Oh, great ball in. Oh, just too much. I think she went for the wrong pass there. You saw Zagotio making the run into the little half space. And she's pointing, calling for it. But Letitia already had her mind up to put a delivery into Rolfo and Mallard. I can't do extra time, guys. I'm not joking. I can't do extra time. I can't even imagine doing extra time and penalties. Hell nah. Ball out for a throw. Yes, sir. That's our throw in. We've put so many crosses in and corners in. I'm surprised that we've done nothing from them. Like, the closest is when we hit the post, but we didn't even hit the bar, sorry. They hit the bar for us. Nelson running into heaps of space right now on the right-hand side. Tries to play a pass across and it gets intercepted. Miyazawa and Sandberg do well to win the ball back. Rolfo, 1v1 against Neville. This game's becoming a bit scrappy, guys. Ooh, Blundell just got nutmegged. This game is becoming a bit scrappy, guys. It's becoming a bit scrappy. Rolfo has been... It's crazy. She's been instrumental in both comebacks. The comeback last week and the comeback today. If you want to call this a comeback. She's been key for both of that. Leticia and Miyazawa just passing it to each other. Go on, Leticia. You got acres of space to drive into. Too much static movement on the right. There you go. Great ball in behind for Blundell. Oh my god, they push it. Hannah Blundell plays a good pass in, a low-driven one across the box. There's no one there. Spurs try to clear it and it hits Zigotti Olm into the keeper's hands. There's no one there. Like, that's the spot that your strikers should be. Maybe Mallard didn't expect the ball to be a low-driven one across the box like that. Since the second half, Spurs haven't done much, guys. And with saying that, I feel like I might have commentators curse and they might just do something right now. In possession. Drew Spence. Hunt. Force them to go back. I know, JJ, I don't believe in jinxing, but I do believe in commentators curse. So I got to shut my mouth. Oh my god, a delivery across. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Nilden. Just smash it into the crowd. Thanks. And we need more of that. We need more of that. 15 minutes to go. We don't have anyone else on the bench, guys. We got Rachel Williams. Oh my god, why did we just put stupid... Maya Leticia just plays a bad pass to her fullback and it goes out for a throw-in in a threatening position. Oh my god, Liverpool losing 5-0. Gareth Taylor has to get sacked! Flipping hell. There's no way he makes it into the new year still being employed. Bloody hell. Poor clearance from Maya Leticia. Just let it go out for a throw-in. She tries to let it go out for a throw-in. Beth England. It goes out! That went out! Thank you, ref. She's lucky there. Maya Leticia is so lucky there that the ball just went over the line. Because she tried to hold Beth England off and I don't think she succeeded with that. Beth England's too strong. Look at that. She's trying to hold her off. Yeah, she's lucky that it went out. Go on, Mallard. Play it off to Rolfo. Janssen being dragged out wide. Vinberg versus Janssen. She puts it out for a throw-in. Thank you, ref. That's our ball. I swear Maya Leticia has played like every game since she's been at United, right? I think she's only missed one game where she was benched in a League Cup or something like that. I'm pretty sure she's played like every minute of every game at Manchester United since she's joined. Even before that, when she was at Brighton, she played every game there. This is going extra time. You can see it. Yeah, I think it might be. I think it might be. I think Tottenham have more options on the bench as well. For like we actually got nothing on the bench. Like we actually got nothing on the bench. Unless we flip and send on Rachel Williams. Our press has actually got worse. I don't know if our press got worse. I think our press got worse when Terling came off. I'm so confused. Rolfo is up top right now. But I can't see Mallard. Terland is very integral to our press. Yeah. I agree, JJ. I agree. Great pass to Nelson, but we're just going to go back again. Blundell finds Miyazawa, who has a lot of space. She's just too heavy with that. Her and Drew Spence jump into a 50-50. Look, we're sitting off them. Keep it. Cop is just... She could literally set up a picnic right now. We are sitting off them. That's not good, guys. This is not good. There you go. If Neville makes a poor pass, just gives it back to us. Ref, come on. Rolfo up top. It looks like Rolfo's up top right now. And Mallard is on the left. So maybe they're like interchange. They're swapping around. Maybe they're swapping around. All right, free kick. Can we create something from this? Maybe. Maybe we can create something from this. If we put a good delivery in from Sandberg. All right, good delivery. Come on, Sandberg. Great delivery. Great delivery. Oh, Rolfo gets on the end of it. Keeper makes a save. That's a phenomenal ball in from Sandberg. That is a great ball in. What the hell happened? Rolfo gets on the end of it. She gets a foot to it. Keeper makes a save straight at her. It's just straight at her and they put it out for a corner. That delivery is better than what we've seen so far from Sandberg from free kicks. It's just straight at the keeper, man. If it's like high in the sky, yeah, that's going in. That's going to slap the roof of the net. But it's just a low one straight at the keeper. Come on, Sandberg. They get it out. We've put some good crosses in from corners, guys. Miyazawa. Out for another corner. Okay, let's... Come on. Maybe this could be it. I think this is like corner number, what, 12 at this point? I've lost count of how many flipping corners we've had. I've really, really lost count. All right, Sandberg again. This is a really deep one. Put it back across goal if we can. It lands to Jess Park. Oh, Jess Park on the edge of the box, guys. Right foot. You know I would have that any day, but she just puts it over. It was bouncing as well. So it wasn't the best of initial touches. 8 minutes to go and then we might have extra time, man. Damn. Oh, another substitution. Olivia Holt is off, thank God. Thank God Olivia Holt is off. Look at this. 18-year-old. Martin Ho is putting on an 18-year-old player. And we don't even... and our manager doesn't trust our young players. You're 1-1, chasing a result in a League Cup, which could be historic for Spurs to get to the semis. And he's sending on his youngsters. And he's taking off Olivia Holt. That's all I have to say. That's all I got to say. Meanwhile, us, we're going to play the... If this goes to extra time, we're going to play 30 minutes with the same starting 11. There you go, Jess Park. She's got Mallard on the left, which she uses. Sandberg with the overlap. Still got it, Sandberg. Well done. Park to Miyazawa. Miyazawa, Letitia. All the way back to the right. Blundell. Oh my God. That's a good delivery from Blundell to Mallard, who wins the header. But Nelson just can't get on the end of that header from Mallard. Gunnar Williams brought down by Blundell. I don't know what's going to happen, guys. In the next 6 minutes, I don't know what's happening. I would have thought after last week's performance that against Spurs that we wouldn't let us find ourselves like this again. Look, we just give the ball away. We just give the ball away. For what reason? I don't know why. Chelsea are winning 7-1 against Liverpool. If Gareth Taylor don't get sacked, that guy should be unemployed. By the time the day ends today, he should be unemployed. There is no way that guy should still be 7-1. 7-1. But also, I blame the owners at Liverpool. I can't lie. They've neglected them. They sold Olivia Smith, yeah? Didn't bring in any decent resurgences. The owners are part to play in it. I don't want him sacked. True. I get it. I just never liked him from City. And it's Mallard 1v1 against Neville. Oh, great skill to get away from her. Puts a ball across! Come on! Let's go! Who else but Rolfo? Who else but Rolfo? Who else? Who else? An assist and a goal. What? By the way, that's great play from Mallard to get across. Maybe we don't have to watch extra time, guys. We don't have to watch extra time. We don't have to watch extra time. What a finish from Rolfo. Maybe that swap paid off between her and Mallard. Mallard does enough to get away from Neville. Plays a fizz ball in, near post. Rolfo, left foot finish, bottom corner. Game, set, match. Great crossing. Yeah, Rolfo, for me, what Mallard does here, bam. She gets Neville kind of static. But Rolfo, great movement. Yeah. Thank you very much, Rolfo. Great performance from her today. Rolfo, and I was saying before, Rolfo single-handedly dragging us through this game. Again. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Alright, let's just see this game out now, man. Couple more minutes. Let's just see it out. Rolfo has grown into her time at United. Definitely. Like, for me, I'm not gonna lie, I'll be honest, guys. At first, I was a bit skeptical with her performances. Obviously, the experience and quality is there. We know that. But the first couple of games, I was like, ooh, she's looking a bit, lethargic in these performances. Adapting to the league, etc. But now, I think she's found her footing in the team. Come on, don't let Spurs get a chance in front of goal. Neville's offside, bro. What? Drew Spence on the volley straight into Tullis Joyce's hands. Thank you, Tullis Joyce. Neville looked offside to me. Couple more minutes, man. My favourite marine biologist. But that swap with Rolfo going up top and Mallard going on the left paid off, I think. I think it's definitely paid off. Alright, what are we saying? United versus Arsenal in the semi-final. Ooh. Gunnar Williams chasing the ball. Tullis Joyce just puts it out. Well done. It's going to be what? Chelsea versus City. Arsenal versus United. Manchester versus London. Manchester versus London. So it could be an all-Manchester final, it could be an all-London final, or it could be a Manchester-London final. A minute and a half to go. Oh my god, that's a poor challenge, ref. That's a poor challenge. On Zigotti Omar. Rolfo and the new striker should be our starting forwards from January. Only proper finishes. Rolfo, Park and the new striker. I think Park should be in the 10. I think Park should be in the 10. I think Rolfo on the left, Mallard on the right, or if we get a right winger. And then we got a alternate in front, number 9. if we sign Schürrle, which it sounds like we are about to get that done, and we got Turlin and we got Mallard, you can never have too much depth. And for me, you can never have too much quality in your depth as well. That's equally as important, right? We're taking off Tullis Joyce, apparently. Awujo's coming on. Why are we making a goalkeeping check? I'm so confused. Why the hell are we making a goalkeeping change in the 89th minute? Well, I'm confused. Oh, no. All right. They said we're not. Why did the commentators lie? They baited us. Rolfo on the right-hand side. Go on. Pull out your fullback. Six minutes extra time. Six minutes. I guess the keeper went down. Elatoon went down. There was a lot of stoppages, guys. There was a lot of stoppages. So that I wouldn't say 6, maybe. I would have more said like 4. Yeah, I would have said more so like 4 minutes extra time. Now Simi Awujo's coming on. Simi Awujo on. Blundell's going off. Chelsea are winning 9-1. What? Are you having a flipping laugh? What? That's actually mad, guys. Chelsea are winning 9-1. They're probably pissed that they conceded as well. Because if it was 9-0, that would be even worse. Oh, just Park with the little nutmeg on Nielsen. We're just going to hold it up in the corner flag. We're trying to hold it up in the corner flag. This game has been an emotional roller coaster, guys. I'm not joking. This game, for me, has been a whirlwind of emotions. Simi Awujo just puts it out for a goal kick. Nah, that Chelsea scoreline is mad. Liverpool winning the Prem and obliterating their women's team immediately. I just think they neglected their women's team, honestly. At one point, they, before Matt Beard, when they had Matt Beard, I felt like Liverpool were building something. I don't know what the owners have done over the last 2 years, but whatever they've done has regressed them so bad that they will get relegated. Liverpool have won the league before, right? So has a league winner ever been relegated? Surely someone has been relegated before that's won the league. All right, Tottenham with the attack with about just under 3 minutes to go. To go a throw-in and some Frettering error. Let's deal with this, guys. Our ball. Thank you, ref. Letting Olivia Smith go and not replacing her. Yeah, that not just not replacing her, but like adequately replacing her with quality. Thoughts on the new signings coming in? Great signings, but won't be the last. That's all I have to say. And I told you guys for the watch along against Juve, I told you United had at least one deal done in the week, and they were going to get another one done for the striker. After that, it will be a midfielder and a winger. That's the targets. Ooh, ball in across. Spurs are going to chase it down to keep it in. Now, I'm not talking about men's football. I'm talking about in the WSL, in women's football. Has anyone won the women's league and then got relegated at some point? Dennis tries to play a ball over. Well done, Mallard. What are those shoes Mark Skinner's wearing, bro? What are those? What are those? They look like plastic bags. Come on. Minute and a half. Neville with the ball. Let's deal with this. Don't let them put a delivery in. They do. Side netting. There you go, Tillis Joyce. Just waste the time, man. Just even go down with an injury if you have to. All right, keeper's going to go long with the last goal kick of the game. I hope that's the last goal kick of the game. It doesn't even go that far, man. But Mallard manages to win it. Spurs win it back straight away. Passing behind for Beth England to chase down. Jansen's there. My centre-back, Dominique Jansen, is there to deal with it. Quality performance from her today. Just make sure they don't put a delivery in. Oh. Onto the edge of the box. Again, who's there? Dominique Jansen is there. Dominique Jansen is there to deal with it. Drew Spence. They're trying to get the ball in. Last couple seconds. Don't let them put a delivery in. Well done, Awujo. Well done. And there's a handball there. There's a handball there. Thank you very much. Game done. Ref, blow the whistle. Blow the whistle, ref. Please just blow it. Go on, just go long. Mallard holding it up, gets brought down. What? Ref don't want to give it. Oh my god, ball in behind for Gunnar Williams, chasing it down. Quality, Zagoti Ohm gets across just in time. Why did the ref not give that Mallard foul? There you go! Thank you very much. Whistle goes. We are into the semi-final. I think for the first time in a while, guys. I think we ain't made it past this stage in a long time. We crashed out in the group stages a while back. We crashed out in the quarters with a City derby, Manchester derby, sorry. Hey, that last minute, my heart was in my stomach for a second. That was a scrappy game, but I take it. I take it. They had more time training, etc. than we did. But bear in mind, we played midweek against Juve, guys. We played midweek against Juve. Now is the big part. It's a break. We go off. I think it's about 2.5 weeks. We come back, FA Cup. No, I think we come back actually. And the first WSL game back is Arsenal at the Emirates. 12:30 kickoff, I think, on a Saturday. I might be wrong, but it's on a Saturday, 12:30 kickoff, which will be a big game. January window, we got to get active, man. We got to get active. This was a gritty performance for me. Rolfo, quality. But standout players. Rolfo, Jansen, Miyazawa, Park. I would say they were my standout performers across 90 minutes. For sure, I would say that. They were my standout performances. But listen, guys, be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe. As I said, that is the last watch-along of 2025 for the women's team, because obviously it's the break. So big up to all of you lot for sticking around throughout the watch-alongs, coming through throughout the season and even last season throughout 2025. Let's see who's live. Anyone live that I can redirect to? Let me see. No one is live. Everyone's gonna be live, but no one's live right now. Oh well, no redirection. But big up, guys. Be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe. Today we will have 2 match reactions dropping. Manchester United versus Villa, and then obviously Villarreal versus Barca. Owen is live. Let me see. I can't see him for some reason. Why can't I can see? Okay, let me see if I can redirect to UV. Hold on. Okay, there you go. I found UV. There you go. Off you go, guys. Go chit chat with Owen in the build up to the game. We got Arsenal next in the League Cup. In the Subway League Cup, it's going to be Arsenal towards the end of January, and then we'll play them at the beginning of the January in the WSL. So we should have some watch-alongs for that if I don't have a shoot on that day. But big up to everyone. Hope to catch you guys soon on the next watch-along. I'm out. Have a great one, guys. Peace.